So you just got home from the grocery store and you find yourself admiring all your beautiful, fresh fruits and vegetables. Then dread sets in. Oh no, how long will these foods last? I don't want to waste my money. What do I do? Take a deep breath and relax. Here's how to maximize your produce's freshness as described by the U.S. Department of Agriculture, the Food and Drug Administration, and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Let's start with an apple. If you store an apple at room temperature, it'll last you about 3 weeks. Refrigerate it, and you're looking at 4 to 6 weeks. Freeze it, and you'll get 8 months. Yes, you can freeze an apple. How about a ripe avocado? Delicious but short-lived. An avocado will last about 3 to 4 days when stored in a refrigerator. Bananas will last about 3 days when stored in the fridge, but 2 to 3 months if frozen. What about blueberries? You'll get 1 to 2 weeks from them if stored in the refrigerator, but 8 to 12 months if they're frozen. Broccoli will last 3 to 5 days in the fridge, but 10 months to a year when frozen. Carrots, delicious, will last 2 to 3 weeks in refrigeration. Expect 10 months to a year from them if frozen. Cucumbers will last 4 to 6 weeks in the refrigerator, but they don't freeze well, so it's not recommended. Now, garlic before the bulbs have been broken will last about a month in your pantry. After that, expect to get up to 14 days if the garlic is refrigerated, or a month if frozen. Lettuce will last 1 to 2 weeks in the fridge, but you probably don't want to freeze it. Citrus fruits like lemons and oranges will go about 10 days in your pantry and about 10 to 21 days in the refrigerator. Onions will last a month in your pantry, 2 in the fridge, and 10 to 12 months if frozen. Ripe peaches will go 3 to 5 days in refrigeration and up to 2 months frozen. You'll get 1 to 2 months from a potato stored in your pantry, and that's the recommended way to keep them. If you want to boil them, mash them, or stick them in a stew, you can store them in the fridge to keep them fresh for 1 to 2 weeks. Strawberries will last 2 or 3 days in your refrigerator and 8 months to a year in the freezer. Green beans will go 3 to 5 days in refrigeration, but up to 8 months if frozen. A ripe tomato will last 7 days. The USDA recommends you do not refrigerate your tomatoes, but it will last up to 2 months if frozen. Watermelons will last you 1 or 2 days if stored in the pantry, 3 or 4 days in refrigeration, and up to a year if frozen. You'll get 3 to 7 days out of your mushrooms if refrigerated, and 10 to 12 months if frozen. And finally, zucchini. Expect 1 week if stored in the fridge, but 10 months if frozen. And that's it. That's how to maximize your produce and fully enjoy fruits and vegetables before they expire. For YourCentralValley.com, I'm Justin Walker.